She's a little hefty. She's got some weight to her. Now we can see what we really got to get into on this thing. Somebody was definitely playing around in here. So we're gonna have to open that up. It might be salvageable. I might be able to get those out, weld some nuts on them, zip them right out of there. But that's looking pretty crusty there. That's just, oof, look at that. That is loaded. Anyway, it is Saturday, the 22nd, I think. This was what I wanted to get done. I got the U-bolts taken off, the plates, all that stuff. I got the front bolts loosened. The next thing that I want to get done is I want to get the plow frame taken off so I can get the front bolts out. And then I want to work on these back ones. So that's the game plan for today and or tomorrow. We'll get an update tomorrow for you. Sunday update. Didn't get a lot done. A little bit. Making progress. We got the leaf spring out. Front bracket off. Unbolted it from over there. I was able to slide right out of the way. Let's see if we can get a light on in here. There we go. Front plow bracket. Got the 2 bolts here for the cross member that goes across. Got those out. Got those out. And unfortunately, there's 2 bolts that bolt to the frame right on the inside. Can't get those out. We gotta chisel at them a little bit. We got one of them broken off, but the other one is where's my flashlight? It's not gonna be fun. It's let's see here. One of them was right there. That one's kind of easy to get to. The other one's way in there. All these hoses and radiator, it's kind of in the way. So we'll circle back around to that one another time. 2 bolts in the front for the front ear here. That's it. There's only 1 bolt holding this one on. We still got, let's see, we got these 2 out here. We got the 2 for the cross member out. Got those 2 out. I haven't even screwed around with the front, the ones on the inside, because the steering box is there, that bracket's there. It's not going to be a good time. But while we were pulling the axle out, I was checking out these U-bolts. They're not in the worst of shape. Now, you're not supposed to use them more than 1 time. Put them on, torque them down, drive 10 to 15 miles, and re-torque them. But these are not rusted up. I mean, they got a little bit of schmutz there, but I think a little wire wheel action, we can get those cleaned back up again. So I have new ones on order, which if I don't end up using them, I can use them for the next truck. I also ordered them a smidge longer so we can stack another leaf on that pile. Have a little bit rougher ride. But I was cleaning this off just quickly, loosening up the scale and crap. We got to do the seal and stuff in there. I may end up just changing this yoke because I don't want to deal with those, but whatever. The upper and lower ball joints are actually in pretty good shape. They've also been replaced. They're still tight. I don't know if you can really get in there and read that one, but this one, you might be able to see, it says Moog in there. You can probably see the G and the O and the O. I was able to look at them all, and they're all Moog. They've all been changed. So we may leave that and just drive that axle out that away. Same thing with that one, so we can do those inner U-joints, the seals and everything, get new dust shields on it, and just slide it back in like nothing ever happened. This is a little thin, so I may order a new one of these. It's also been changed. We got a different bolt there. I think there's another one. Yeah, this one's different here. So somebody's been playing games in here, and I'm not about it. So we gotta open that up, see what's going on. Hopefully nothing's been fandangled too much. But I think that's what we're gonna do with the axle here. Not too bad. The engagers work, you know, everything else is pretty good. So I think we might be in and out of this front axle pretty quick, with a little bit less money spent on it. And I don't know, I may still order a whole new steering assembly just because it's easier that way, but I haven't really circled back around to that one yet. We'll worry about that one in a little bit. We got to finish getting these plow ears off, get that other leaf spring off, and then I think the next major issue is going to be those exhaust manifolds. That's today's update. We'll see what we can get after tomorrow. All right, little update. We had snow last night. Totally screwed up my scheduling, but such is life. We have a big storm coming in this weekend, so we're getting everything geared up here at the shop for big snow. Couple things that we did here. I made up my mind on the ball joints. We're gonna leave those in there. They're tight, they're not bad, they're Moogs. So what we did is I took the castle nut off, cleaned it all up, put a new cotter pin in there, got everything looking good, lubed up everything. We cracked loose this bolt here, soaked it in PB some more. This is the sensor. I was able to get it to come in and out, so I'm just leaving it in there so that crap doesn't get in there. Same thing on this side. The other thing we did is, you can see those 4 nuts there. I got the 4 nuts on the inside of the hubs, excuse me, broken loose and taken right off. They are a 21 millimeter. Easiest to get in there with a chrome socket because of this gasket, the vacuum seal gasket in there. I'll show you guys later once we take it apart. But I got those loose. I got the hubs to wiggle out a little bit, not crazy because I wanted to wait on that. We're going to be leaving the engagers together for now because we don't need to do anything with that, but I want to pull this out. We're only going to be changing the U-joints on the inside. The big seal here that I'll show you once we pull one of the axles out. And once we get that all taken care of, we're going to clean everything in there, needle scale it, get it painted. I got new dust shields on the way. Once we put those back in, then I may take these apart just to clean them, make sure everything's good, re-grease them, put them in. They do work. I showed that in one of the previous videos. The other thing, I had to take the yoke off. It was pretty nasty. This is an 1 5/16" nut. You have to use a chrome socket to get into it because of, where is it? For it to fit into that little circular area. It won't fit because the impact sockets are too thick. I've got to redo this seal. It's leaking, it's rusty, it's pretty nasty, so I had to take that off. We'll go through setting the load and everything on that once I torque her down. And then we got to pull this cover off because it's pretty rusty. You can see that it's leaking a little bit, so we're gonna get a new one. I haven't decided what kind yet, but either way, that's what we're doing for the front axle. I really haven't found much information on YouTube from other people. They kind of just jump around. It's all 2005 axles and newer. So I'm going to try and break everything down on how to do it for you guys so that it's a little more of a tutorial on what you got to do and how you got to do it. To change like the inner dust seals, the vacuum seal in there, dust shields, break these apart, you know, stuff like that. But we'll keep you posted. We got the rest of the plow frame off. It's looking pretty bare under there. And I have new steering, a complete steering assembly coming in. We're gonna change that out. And we'll keep moving, and that rust pile is just getting bigger. Look at that. That's a lot of rust. Still have not needle scaled this yet. We're gonna get after it. All right, little update again. It's Friday the 28th. It's been a busy week. Surprisingly, we've had a lot of snow, and there's a blizzard coming tonight. Tomorrow, yeah, starting early AM. We got almost all the needle scaling done. There's, I think, one leaf left and the fuel tank straps, and then pretty much all the needle scaling is done from the cab back, and I'm just waiting on parts again. I ordered the seal kit for everything for this. I think that's supposed to be in next Thursday, hopefully. Dust shields came in. I'm just waiting on U-joints, and I think I decided what kind of diff cover I'm gonna go with. It's a nightmare. Waiting on parts. So we had to dig out the big blowers for the storm. They fired right up. They were living way up there. So I'm slapping some LEDs on here, and gonna get this hopefully done in the next little bit so I can go home, get the truck loaded, and relax for the night, because I'm gonna be busy for the next 3 days. They're calling for 18 to 24 inches for southern Connecticut, where I'm at, and we'll see what happens. So since I don't have any progress on that, I'm gonna throw this on a quick time lapse, get these two things wrapped up, and hopefully we'll have some more progress next week whenever I finish plowing snow. Well, it seems like there's a internal wiring issue beneath that tin work over there. The old light that was on there, I've had issues with that before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I kind of knew that one getting into it. And that one, same light, same engine, same machine pretty much, except that's a 24. This is a 70 centimeters. So the same stuff, it's just gonna have to pull the tin work off of this one and fix it. But other than that, if you like what you see, click subscribe, give us a like. Come back next week. Hopefully I'll have some parts in so we can, I want to do one whole episode just pulling this apart, fixing everything up, rebuilding it, and putting it all back together, as long as parts come in, you know. So we'll see you guys next week.